Thoroughbred Action is presented by Hardacre Farm.
Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm Ron Nicoletti. It's Friday. We got 11 really nice races we want to show you. Let's get to those track and weather conditions.
Start the afternoon with temperatures in the low 70s, a fast main track at a firm turf course. Frankly speaking, it's a beautiful day. First race on turf at 7.5 furlongs, maiden claimers in for a price tag of $50,000. Scratch number 8, 3-Star Stone. 7 went to the post. The favorite was the 5, off the claim. Roll again, question. Racing at Gulfstream. Good start in the center for Hawk, who begins for the lead. Blind Ruckus in the bright orange is moving to challenge. Up on the outside, that's Unbroken Chain with Dr. Harlan. Down at the inside, Flag Officer and Aquatine. And taken in hand to trail is Roll Again Question as they run around the first turn. Jockey Raul Mena intent on getting the lead with Flag Officer, and he leads it now by a length and a quarter. Racing on the outside, second is Blind Ruckus. Aquatine pocketed up third. Stretch of 2.5 to Unbroken Chain to the outside of Hawk. They're about 5.5 off the lead. Then Roll Again Question, who's tugging at Paco Lopez, racing second last, and Dr. Harlan is the trailer through the opening quarter in 23 seconds flat. Down the backstretch they go. Flag Officer leads at 3 parts of a length. Blind Ruckus and Chamafi in the 2-path second. Aquatine pocketed up in a nice trip third. Unbroken Chain on the comeback is now fourth. Hawk not asked for much yet while fifth. And Roll Again Question, he's still tugging pretty bad. He's about 4 lengths off the lead while moving into contention, and Dr. Harlan's the trailer. 47 seconds for the opening half mile. Up top, Flag Officer asked to quicken, and Aquatine is off cover right now. 3 wide and Blind Ruckus, then comes Hawk. Roll Again Question starts to work forward. Now he's being asked to quicken, and he's within 2.5 lengths of the lead, while 4 wide as they run to the top of the stretch. Aquatine comes off cover to take a short lead. Flag Officer is next. Hawk is closing at the rail. Down the center and Roll Again Question with Blind Ruckus. Aquatine for a short lead. Flag Officer is game and staying with him second. Then Roll Again Question and Hawk, but it will be Aquatine and Nick Juarez to win it by a length in the end. Second, Flag Officer close for third. Maybe Hawk over Roll Again Question in 128 and 4. Nice performance today from the son of Street Cry. Aquatine gets the money under jockey Nick Juarez for owner John Grossi's Racing Corporation and trainer Joe Capney's the third. 2, Flag Officer with some kind of game when confronted by second, ahead of the 3, Hawk, who ran third. To the second race now at 5.5 furlongs. Claimers in for a price tag of $6,250. Scratch number 7, Zachary's Pitch, a field of 6. The favorites were 2, Stableford, and 4, Shere Khan. And they're off. Toward the inside, Stableford gets the first call. Moving right with him is All About Diva in the early stages. They work a length and a half better than Little Awesome and Shere Khan. More Applause is out of their second last, and the early trailer is El Señor de los Cielos. The race to the half-mile pole, All About Diva down at the inside, leads 3 parts of a length. Stableford in the 2-path second. Back to third is Little Awesome. Back to fourth is More Applause. Then Shere Khan and El Señor de los Cielos. Separated by 5 lengths with 3 furlongs to go. All About Diva has the lead. Stableford turning up the pressure under Luis Saez and up to even terms now second. Racing from third, that's Little Awesome ahead of More Applause. The favorite Shere Khan is not firing. He's racing second last while losing ground. And the trailer is El Señor de los Cielos. They're at the top of the stretch. All About Diva fights to hold it. Stableford set after him the second. Down the center, Little Awesome. Widest of all and More Applause. 1/8 of a mile to go. Up for the lead, it's Stableford. More Applause continues to charge down the stand side with All About Diva. Stableford trying to get home. More Applause with the late push, but Stableford's clear. Stableford will win it. More Applause second. All About Diva third. Then Little Awesome, Shere Khan, and El Señor de los Cielos. Nice performance today from the son of Smart Strike. Stableford responds gamely when challenged and wins today's second race under jockey Luis Saez for trainer Andrew Rodriguez and Hot Scott Racing Stable. Number 6, More Applause on the drop-in class, got second ahead of the 1, All About Diva. The pace setter ended up third. Don't go away. We'll take a brief timeout. Plenty of racing left right after this.
We have to take care of these horses that, give us so much joy.
Being accredited by the TAA gives us instant credibility.
People trust us even more than they have before because they know that the TAA has been to all of our locations and that our horses are well cared for.
I mean, this farm wouldn't look the way it is, these horses wouldn't look the way they are if it wasn't for the generosity and the hard work of the Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance.
They've united our whole industry in terms of the aftercare movement.
We're all working together for the same purpose.
Back for the third, 6 furlongs to the journey. Claimers in for a price tag of $12,500. We had a field of 6 line up, and the betting favorites were 1 Kentucky Dancer and 5 Cowtown Spirit. And they're off. The favorite Cowtown Spirit was away well. Down at the inside, Fulfilled Fantasy is showing speed, and Fulfilled Fantasy will take the lead for Alvarado Jr. from Cowtown Spirit, who's racing second. Kentucky Dancer down at the inside third, followed by It's High Time and Black Air, and at the back, the trailer Pure Bliss. The race with less than 5.5 furlongs to negotiate, and Fulfilled Fantasy leads it by a length and a half. Cowtown Spirit is second, Kentucky Dancer at the rail. In between horses, It's High Time is fourth, a length better than Black Air in fifth, and 2.5 to Pure Bliss. Around the far turn they go, approaching the 3 furlong mark. Up front, Fulfilled Fantasy by a neck. Up on the outside, Cowtown Spirit is second. Back third is Kentucky Dancer. She appears to have some run, needs a little racing room. Racing from fourth is It's High Time, followed by Black Air, and Pure Bliss is tailed to last with a 1/4 mile to go. Up top, Fulfilled Fantasy and Roberto Alvarado Jr. turn first with the lead. Whip is out on Cowtown Spirit. She's just been passed by the danger to the leader, which is Kentucky Dancer. Final furlong, Fulfilled Fantasy has 1 to fight off. Kentucky Dancer rallies on her inside. Then Black Air and Cowtown Spirit. In deep stretch, Fulfilled Fantasy pleading for the wire. Kentucky Dancer making ground late. Here's the finish. Fulfilled Fantasy won it. All the way, Fulfilled Fantasy from Kentucky Dancer, then Black Air and Cowtown Spirit in 1:11-1. Favorite had nothing in the tank, turning for home. Number 2, Fulfilled Fantasy did, and she responds gamely, holds on for the gate-to-wire win at 7-1 under jockey Roberto Alvarado Jr. for trainer Augustin Bizarra and Steeper Racing. 1 Kentucky Dancer was game while second, ahead of the 3 Black Air, best of the rest while finishing third. To the 4th race now, maidens on the turf at 5 furlongs. These are special weight runners. Scratch number 5, Little Chesney, a field of 6. The favorite was the 7, Big Handsome. And they're off. Good start out wide for Infusion, who heads off for the early lead. Big Handsome is showing speed from his outside. At the rail, Gemologister is moving up as they run inside the final half mile of the race. Toward the inside, and Storm and McLean, with Infusion stepping up to challenge and take the lead. It's Infusion in front, to the outside, and Big Handsome second. Down at the inside, Storm and McLean is now third. Fly Off is racing from fourth. He'll need to make up about 2.5 in less than 3/8 of a mile. And the 2 at the back are Gemologister and Stun. Paired off as they round the far turn. On the outside and up for the lead, Big Handsome. Infusion fights back second. Fly Off a joint third. Alongside him is Storm and McLean, then Stun and Gemologister. They're out the top of the stretch now and taking over the lead. Big Handsome in front now by a neck. Infusion stays with them for now from second. Storm and McLean third. Down the outside and Stun. Final furlong. Castellano pushes the button on Big Handsome, and there he goes. Big Handsome striding clear. He'll win it as much as he wants. It'll be 4 or 5 in the end. Big Handsome and a jog. Infusion well clear for second. Stun got third. Then Storm and McLean and Gemologister in 54-2. Big Handsome was a big winner in race number 4. Drew away impressively under jockey Javier Castellano for trainer Tony Dutrow and owners Team D. Second, sixth, Infusion, who is himself well clear for second, ahead of the 4 Stun, who was best of the rest while third. To the 5th race now, a first finish line race over the main track at a mile and a 16th. Claimers which have not won 3 in for a price tag of $6,250. 8 went postward, the favorite from the rail, Sir Hanan. They're off. For the inside, Sir Hanan gets the first call from the center. Hornerman is showing speed. Magnanimous Mind on the stretch out comes away in the top flight with Grand Identidad backing off fourth. Then it's Gun Carriage and Slicka down at the inside, Remarkable Tale, and trailing early, Circle City. Around the first turn, the favorite is on top. Sir Hanan by a length. Hornerman the nearest pursuer second. Magnanimous Mind parked 3 wide in third. These top 3 have gone 2 ahead of a fourth running Grand Identidad. Then comes Gun Carriage, followed by Slicka, and at the back of the pack, the trailer's Remarkable Tale and Circle City. To the backstretch they go. The leader is Sir Hanan and Abimael Medina in front 3 parts of a length. On the outside, Magnanimous Mind second through a 24-2 opening quarter time. Hornerman has inside position while third, 2 better than Grand Identidad. Here's a move from Remarkable Tale, forcing the hand of Slicka. At the fence, it's Gun Carriage, and trailing is Circle City. They race past the half-mile mark through a 49.5 mile. They race to the first finish line, and Sir Hanan enjoying his trip. He's been left alone up top, so he should have plenty in the tank. Everybody starts to work a bit harder behind the leader. Zayas gives the green light to Hornerman, who's trying to tighten in second. Magnanimous Mind is third. Grand Identidad is now fourth. Back to fifth in Remarkable Tale with less than 5 furlongs or 5/16 to go. Up top, Sir Hanan still strong, still confidently handled, still 2.5 in front. The rest are just wondering what happened. After 3 quarters and 114 flat, Sir Hanan left alone up top and long gone. It's a battle for second. Here's Grand Identidad up the inside with Hornerman, then Remarkable Tale outside and Magnanimous Mind through from the far outside Circle City. But give it to jockey Abimael Medina and an offensive-minded Sir Hanan. They're long gone winners. They won it by 6 in the end. Grand Identidad second, Hornerman third, Remarkable Tale fourth ahead of Circle City, then Magnanimous Mind in 145 flat. Number 1, Sir Hanan, was a horse that had some tactical speed, but had never found himself on the lead in recent memory. Today, he got on the lead, and he pulled away for a big win under apprentice rider Abimael Medina for trainer Daniel Gazziter and owner Brian Khalil. Second 3, Grand Identidad in front of 4, Hornerman, who flattened out while third. Early pick 4, $90 and a nickel. The early pick 5, $306.30. We'll take a brief time out. There's a look at apprentice rider Abimael Medina's ceremony as he got his first win in race 5. We'll be back.
A passion for horses and a commitment to breed champions is the foundation of Hardacre Farm. Founded in 1999 by Amy Tarrant, owner, breeder, and trainer, Hardacre Farm, now based in Ocala, continues its tradition of success. From the Breeders' Cup to Gulfstream Park, Hardacre Farm, from the breeding shed to the racetrack, in pursuit of producing the best.
Back now for race number 6 on the program, the start of today's Rainbow 6 sequence. Over 800,000 on the line today. These were maiden claimers at 7 furlongs and for a price tag of $16,000. 8 went to the gate. The big favorite was number 6, Flying to Honor. And they're off. Slow beginning for the first-timer Delta Force at the back. It was a quick start out wide for Unleash Him and Flying to Honor. They're the first 2 to begin. King Hood comes away racing in third. Chichime is out of there in fourth, working in front of Noble Dave. Then back between horses, Geopolitical with Gazprom toward the rail, and 3.5 to the trailer, Delta Force. Down the backstretch they go. The big class dropping. Flying to Honor leads it now by a length. King Hood tries to work between horses. Unleash Him is on the outside. At the rail and Chichime from fourth for Leonel Reyes. Then comes Geopolitical between horses. Noble Dave is 3 wide, 2 better than Gazprom, and Delta Force is last. 23 flat for the opening quarter. Around the far turn they go. Odds-on favorite, Flying to Honor, has the lead. Racing from second is King Hood. Unleash Him is now third. Geopolitical is fourth. Then Noble Dave losing a bit of ground. Next is Chichime, engaged by Gazprom near the back of the field, and Delta Force is still the trailer after a 46 2/2 mile. Up front, Flying to Honor has the lead. Gaffleone is all over King Hood, trying to get him to respond second. Geopolitical has an inside lane third. Then Unleash Him, Noble Dave, and Gazprom into the stretch. Flying Honor has the lead now by 2. King Hood will not go away. He's still chiming into it from second while drifting a bit. Then comes the inside run from Geopolitical. Chichime and Gazprom are next. But the one you want to be on right now is Flying to Honor. He's a 4-5 favorite. Flying to Honor won it by 3.5. King Hood second. Geopolitical third. Then Gazprom and Chichime at 124-4. Flying to Honor takes a steep class drop in race number 6, and it wakes him up nicely for the victory in his second career start under Edgard Zayas for Victor Barboza Jr. and owners Flying Horses Investment Group. Number 4, King Hood, was Gamewell second ahead of the 1 Geopolitical, who ran third. To the 7th race we go, 6 furlongs of the journey over the main track. Claiming price here was $30,000. Scratch the 4 Wild Impulse. A field of 7, the favorites included 1 Piccadilly Roadster and 5 Grand Nene. And they're off. Call to Honor gets the first call from the far outside. Mr. Kisses is showing speed. He's Cotton comes away racing in third. On hold from fourth is Full Salute, working 2 better than the favorites. Piccadilly Roadster to the inside of Grand Nene and 2 to the trailer. Ender. Down the backstretch they go. From the inside, the leader Call to Honor and Nick Juarez by a half a length. He's caught in second. Mr. Kiss is third. 2.5. Full Salute gets a good run of it behind the speed past the half mile. Stretch of 3 to Grand Nene. Then comes Piccadilly Roadster, and Ender is last. The opening quarter was 22 and 3. Around the far turn they go at the 3 furlong point. With inside position, Call to Honor leads narrowly. He's Cotton, draws up alongside second. Mr. Kisses is now third. Looking good from fourth is Full Salute, 2 better than Grand Nene. Glannery gives the green light to Piccadilly Roadster with 6 lengths to raise and a quarter of a mile to raise it. They're at the top of the stretch now, and off cover, here's Full Salute, floated wide by He's Cotton. That's good news for Piccadilly Roadster and Grand Nene as they both box on toward the inside. Final furlong out in the center, Full Salute takes the lead. Piccadilly Roadster's in full stride, and so is Grand Nene, but Piccadilly Roadster's edging away. Piccadilly Roadster will win it. Grand Nene second, Full Salute third, then He's Cotton in 1:10 and 3. Favorites run 1-2 in today's 7th race. Number 1, Piccadilly Roadster gets a beautiful trip off the corner. Paco Lopez floated out Full Salute, but that gave room for Piccadilly Roadster, and he made use of that room, closing down the leaders under Corey Lannery for trainer Dale Romans and Cross Sabers Farm. 5, Grand Nene second ahead of 7, Full Salute, who was third. 6, He's Cotton completes the super. On out of the 8th race on the program, the start of the lead pick 4 at a mile on the 16th over the turf. Starter allowance optional claiming event. Scratch the 3, 6, and 7. Betting public gave a look to all 5 in a very competitive race. And they're off. Level beginning. Silver Dagger gets the first call. The gray, My Point Exactly, is at the rail. Air Bueno comes away in the top flight on the far outside, Silent Waters, and Quiet Force held up between them. The pace is slow early. My Point Exactly will take advantage of that. Now poke through with inside position and the lead. Silver Dagger is second up on the outside. That's Silent Waters in third. Edgar Zayas wants to trail with Air Bueno while racing second last. And down at the inside, the trailer is Quiet Force. Around the first turn they go. My Point Exactly, and Paco Lopez move through to take the lead through the opening quarter in 24 and 1. On the outside in second position goes Silent Waters. Down at the inside, Silver Dagger is third. On hold fourth is Air Bueno, and the trailer is still Quiet Force. There's been absolutely no change in proceedings, and it doesn't appear there will be for at least a couple of furlongs, as 9-5 choice My Point Exactly has the lead. Racing in second is Silent Waters. Down at the inside, Silver Dagger third. Air Bueno was fourth, and Quiet Force is held up at the back, so the favorites are first and last through an opening half mile in 49 and 1. They move into the far turn now. My Point Exactly, trying to do it every step. He's certainly gone slower than he did the last time, and he leads the way by a neck. From the outside, here's a run from Silent Waters in second. Air Bueno given the wake-up call, 3 wide third. Silver Dagger looks for racing room fourth. Quiet Force tails off the last as they swing in. Still many chances here. Up on the outside, it's the long shot, Silent Waters, and John Velasquez to take the lead. My Point Exactly battles on second. Air Bueno down the outside is now third. Quiet Force up the inside with the lead now. Silent Waters, My Point Exactly right back at him. Here's the wire. My Point Exactly. My Point Exactly fought off the challenge of Silent Waters and beat him a nose in 142 flat. Exciting stretch run in today's 8th race. The gray, My Point Exactly, would not yield and held firm for a narrow victory under jockey Paco Lopez for owners Imaginary Stables and trainer Elizabeth Dobles. The long shot Silent Waters gave it a great run while second. Ahead of number 4, Quiet Force, who was best of the rest while finishing third. To the 9th race now. Maidens on the turf at 5 furlongs. These are special weight runners, fillies and mares. Scratch number 5, Love and Lemons. 8 to the gate. Odds on choice, number 7, Stella Performance. And they're off. Good start on the center for Kept, who fires out to take the lead. The favorite, Stella Performance, comes away in the top flight. She's racing in second. Up on the outside, I'm Curious Lady is now third. Down at the inside goes Clouded Appeal in fourth. And between horses is Malibu Starlet, now fifth. Stretch of another 2.5 to Inspired Vow ahead of Very Humorous. And Catwalk is at the back as Stella Performance now clears to the lead. Stella Performance leads at a half a length. I'm a Curious Lady takes it to her second. They've worked a length and a half better than Kept, who's now third. Stretch of 2.5. That's Clouded Appeal fourth. Back fifth is Malibu Starlet, trying to get a move on from the back, both Very Humorous and Inspired Vow. And Catwalk will have to wait for another day with a quarter of a mile left to go. Up front, Stella Performance traveling strong off the corner. Cuts the corner, shake it up for the drive, and opens a 3-length lead. From the outside, I'm a Curious Lady is still second. Trying to run on late is Malibu Starlet, but this one's over. Stella Performance with it all, put it all together today, and she won it by 3.5 lengths. Kept is going to outrun Malibu Starlet for second. Got close after that between I'm a Curious Lady and Inspired Val in 55-3. Stellar Performance had a nice debut last time out, and today she puts it all together in a big way. Wins easily under jockey Jose Ortiz for owner-trainer Eric Guillot. Number 4, Kept fought on to get second ahead of the 6, Malibu Starlet, who ran third. We'll take a brief time out. When we come back, plenty of St. Patrick's cheer right after this.
Crossing the finish line for the last time can mean an uncertain future for many horses. Recognizing the need for a dignified retirement, the racing industry has made racehorse aftercare a top priority. In partnership with Gulfstream Park and the Florida Horsemen's Association, Florida Track provides retraining and adoption services for retired racehorses. Thanks to their efforts, the end of a racing career can signal the beginning of a new career. In show jumping, trail riding, police work, even therapy for children and veterans. However, good intentions do not come without cost. As a nonprofit organization, Florida Track relies on tax-deductible donations and volunteers to help pay for feed, training, housing, and veterinary care. To find out how you can help, contact Florida Track today. Your support will go a long way towards a new beginning.
Back for the 10th race now, 7 furlongs over the main track. Starter allowance, optional claiming event with a field of 8. The betting favorite, odds on, number 5, Defer Heaven. And they're up. From the outside, Defer Heaven blasts out of there. He's open 3 already. Transformative is racing second. Here's Crazy Frank C up the inside. He'll take over second. Then the team of Papa Pig and Ravello's Boy. Out wide is Real Steel. Poking between horses is Cold Blood. And it's a stretch of 4 to the trailer. The trailer is late running Amase. Defer Heaven now relaxed a bit more. He blew out of the gate. Now he leads it by a length and a half. Racing out into second position is Crazy Frank C from third and Ravello's Boy. Transformative is fourth while 3 wide. Fifth is Cold Blood, then Papa Pig and Real Steel, and Amase's the trailer. 23-2 the opening quarter speed. Everything the way of Defer Heaven, and Jimenez lets him out a notch now, and he leads it again by 2.5. Ravello's Boy second, Crazy Frank C is third. An all-in fourth is Transformative. Jose Ortiz and Papa Pig begin to get into contention. They're within 7 lengths of the lead, getting around a retreating Cold Blood. Then Real Steel and Amase with a quarter of a mile to go. Something drastic will have to happen here if to catch Defer Heaven. He's traveling awfully well. He's off the corner in front with a 5-length lead now. Trying to take up the slack from second. That's a run from Ravello's Boy. Papa Pig with the late save for long grounds. The leader is still Defer Heaven. Papa Pig, Transformative. From between them, Ravello's Boy. They all chase in vain as the sharp speed of Defer Heaven takes them gate 2 wire by 2.5. Transformative did well to re-rally for second ahead of Papa Pig third, then Ravello's Boy and Crazy Frank C to complete the high 5. 123 flat. Defer Heaven locked up the win in race number 10 at about the quarter pole here today as he was an easy leader, back down to take a breather and then rebroke at the top of the stretch. Wins under Manny Jimenez for trainer Jorge Navarro and Monster Racing Stable. Number 2, Transformative was second ahead of the 4 Papa Pig who ran third. 3, Ravello's Boy completes the super. To the 11th and final race we go, the Friday finale on turf at 7.5 furlongs. Maiden claimers in for a $20,000 price tag. Field of 9 went to the gate. The favorite was the 9, Campaigner's Gold. And runners away. Good start for Osvaldo on the outside. From between horses, ABG Mastro is showing speed. Family Justice not far away. And here's Family Crest emerging with the lead. It will be Family Crest to take the lead in the run to the first turn from Osvaldo and Campaigner's Gold second and third. Now racing in fourth is ABG Mastro. Then down on the inside is Skipper Dancer in a bit tight, about 4 lengths off the lead. Outside of him goes Dandy Luis. Then back at the inside to Family Justice. Second last is Half Gray. And Big Venezuelan sets up shop at the back of the pack through a 23-3 opening quarter. 11-1 leader, Family Crest, and Leonel Reyes, 3 parts of a length. Campaigners Gold latched on to him second. Down at the inside, ABG Mastro is now third. Osvaldo is fourth. Following along fifth, well in a bit tight is Skipper Dancer. Figueroa is going to thread the needle. He comes all the way up to challenge for the lead now. They move now to the 4-turn run. The leader is Family Crest. Skipper Dancer is still in very tight. He'll have to tap on the brakes at least briefly there, and he does get shuffled back to fourth. Meanwhile, Osvaldo is 3 wide and on the attack, and in between horses, Campaigners Gold. Then ABG Mastro. Whip is out in earnest on Dandy Luis. He's not responding. Back at the inside. A late run from Half Gray with Family Justice as they turn in. Campaigners Gold up for a short lead. Family Crest battles on second. Osvaldo continues to charge hard on the outside. Third, and ABG Mastro is next. Half Gray up the inside. Final furlong. Osvaldo for a short lead. ABG Mastro and Family Justice with late shots. And here's ABG Mastro surging to the lead. ABG Mastro and Carlos Montalvo will win it. Close for second. Family Justice or Osvaldo in 1:30-3.
Number 4, ABG Mastro took a lot of early money prior to today's 11th race, and that money was smart money as he gets the victory at odds of 9-2 under jockey Carlos Montalvo for trainer Angel Medina and owner Luis Quercia. Number 3, Family Justice was second ahead of the 8, Osvaldo, who ran third. No winners in the high five carry over into tomorrow's program of more than $5,000. In the pick five, the numbers were worth $358.75. That's a 50-cent price. Rainbow Six returns $885.06. Plenty of winning wagers means we have a guarantee tomorrow of $900,000.
And that wraps up Friday's card. Saturday, 13 races, including the Grade 2 Inside Information, which is race 11. Boy, you got to be at Gulfstream Park. Good night and good luck.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired.